My name is Angie Bruin. I'm an executive leadership coach, and I teach leaders to unlock their maximum leadership potential without sacrificing their life in the process. Today I want to talk to you about executive presence. Executive presence is one of those leadership elements that you recognize it when you see it and you sense it when you don't. I want to share a personal story of my first lesson as a young leader in executive presence. I was a 20-something-year-old baby-faced leader leading a team, and my director came in and said, "Hey Angie, listen, we can't differentiate between you and one of your 16-year-old employees." Now, when I tell that story today, I get gasped. I cannot believe somebody would say that to you. But you know what? It was my first lesson in what it meant to have presence and how to carry yourself as a leader. Now, having a strong executive presence isn't just about what you wear. It's about your whole self. It's about your mind. It's about how you communicate. It's about your appearance. It's about your skills. It's about your knowledge. It's truly being your whole self. It's essential for influence, it's vital for achieving that next big role, and it is crucial for when you achieve that future role that you have the confidence that you belong in the room. So I'm going to share some ways that you can enhance and that you can diminish your executive presence. Center for Talent Innovation broke executive presence into 3 pillars: communication, gravitas, I love saying that word, and appearance. So I'm going to break those 3 down for you today. All right, so the first pillar that I want to talk about is gravitas. What does that mean? Gravitas really is broken into 7 different things. The first one is knowledge. When people want to follow you as a leader, they want to understand that you understand your topics or your level of expertise 5 levels deep. The second is grace under fire. This is even more important when you're in an ever-changing organization. People want to know that you as a leader can handle the tough stuff. The third, decisiveness. Now, even if you're not 100% sure, people want to know that you can make decisive decisions as a leader and think quickly on your feet. The fourth is integrity, for obvious reasons. The fifth is emotional and cultural intelligence. Do you know what it's like to stand in the shoes of those that you are leading? And do you understand the cultural dynamics that make up the organization? Reputation. What is your personal brand with those that you're leading and those that you work shoulder to shoulder with every day? Vision and charisma. Now, I don't just mean big-hearted, bold leadership. It also has to come with a level of authenticity. So that, my friends, is what gravitas is. The second pillar I want to talk about is communication. People want to know who you are as a leader, and you have to sound like one. But here's the important piece to understand. Only 7% of how we as humans receive communication is actually in our word choice. 38% is in tonality, 55% is in body language. So think about being mindful when you enter a room. If your energy speaks before you ever say a word, how you carry yourself when you go in is really important. The confidence that you portray, how you shake someone's hand, the seat that you choose at the table, all of that is really important when it comes to having a strong executive presence. Think about presentations. So if 38% of how we receive communication is in our vocal tonality, think about when you are presenting. We spend all this time making sure that our font is right on our slides and that the data we get is accurate. We put all that together and then we spend no time practicing the actual presentation. Really critical to have a strong executive presence, to be mindful of how you're presenting yourself when it comes to your body language and your tonality. The third pillar that I want to talk about today as it relates to executive presence is appearance. Now, what does appearance have to do with having a strong executive presence? Appearance signals to those around you that you take yourself and the role, or the role that you would like, seriously. Having the right makeup, your nails done, and I know that's specific for the ladies. For men, this applies to you as well. Well-fitting clothing, your facial hair, being well-groomed is really important to your executive presence. When it comes to clothing, well-fitted clothing. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to wear a 3-piece suit every day. Listen, if you are in a casual environment, it's okay to be casual. But I want you to be thoughtful about the image that you want to project to those around you. And not just for the role that you're currently in, but for the role that you want to achieve. So if you're in a casual environment and jeans is the trend, It's okay, but that doesn't mean that you're wearing ripped up jeans and some sloppy tennis shoes. Again, it's about being thoughtful about the image that you want to project. The second element around appearance is physically fit. I want to talk about this because it's really important for you when you're walking into the work environment that you are portraying who you are as a leader with confidence. You don't want to give people the impression that you can't handle the stress and the pressure, the chaos that, quite frankly, always comes when you are leading in an environment. You want to give people the confidence that you can handle the stress and the pressure, and you do that through how you physically take care of yourself. That includes rest, physically being active, making sure that you're eating right. All of that plays a part when it comes to taking care of your physical health. Listen, I know talking about appearance can be uncomfortable when you're thinking about your executive presence. And I highly value diversity, and we all know that leadership comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But the thing that's important as a leader is to have a strong cultural awareness. What's important to the organization, and how are you going to get ahead? To accelerate your career and make the impact that you desire, visit me on any one of the social platforms that you prefer or at angieb.com.